Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. How are you all doing? Hope you had a great week this past week. As market gave us plenty of opportunities to capitalize on. In this video, I want to talk about my analysis for gold, and I'll be starting off with the weekly time frame and work my way down to the 4-hour time frame. Now, as you can see, what's been happening on the gold market, gold has been strongly bearish, moving strongly to the downside, making um lower highs and then lower lows, as you can see over here. And then recently in the last couple of weeks, price has broken this very strong support level. As we can see, price being tested here in the past several times, and price hasn't closed below that 1680 level since April of 2020. And then a couple of weeks ago, we can see price breaking below that area quite strongly as well. And then price got all the way to the 1615 area. And in the past week, we can see price making this bullish run up all the way back to that 1680 area again, just to retest that level. So what I'm looking at here now in the coming week is that price has gone to retest this area again, which has now become a resistance area. So if price is able to give us a reversal pattern from here, especially on the higher time frame like the weekly or daily time frame, then we should be expecting price to bounce from there and then continue to the downside, and then continue the lower highs and lower lows. So if that happens, what I'm expecting is for price to get to at least the 1580, 1570 area thereabouts. And that will be a very good opportunity to capitalize on. So if we are able to take the trade from that area, say around the 1670 area, for example, and your stop loss just above that area, say around, maybe around 300 pips, you should be looking to capitalize on about 900 pips on that trade. So a very good 1:3 risk to reward ratio. So that'll be an excellent trade to be able to get, and the price may even continue all the way down, maybe all the way towards the 1500 level as well. So it's one to look at again. Just like I mentioned, that this area is a very, very key area for us, the 1680 area or zone. And if I'm expecting price to bounce from there to continue its down move. However, if price ends up breaking above that area and closing above that area on a higher time frame like the weekly or the daily time frame, then we should be expecting that price most likely will continue to the upside. That's if price closes above this area here. So if price closes above this area, I would advise to wait for a retest just so that we are not faked out. And then if price gives us a bullish candlestick pattern like a bullish engulfing or a bullish pin bar, then we should be looking to take our buy trade from there to the upside. That's if that happens. Um, so that's one thing I'm looking at. Another thing again that we should take note of is if we go all the way to the weekly time frame, not the weekly, the monthly time frame, because we just entered a new month now. On the monthly time frame again, we can see how price has closed below that area. So that's significant resistance area, a support area that we've been looking at, and then noting the double bottom pattern as well. Okay, so you can see that that area was the neck of the pattern and price has closed below it. So we're expecting, that's why I'm expecting price to get towards this 1570 area. So that's looking at it from the broad view. Now, if we go down to the daily time frame, we can see what I was talking about. Now, price has gotten straight into this area here, the resistance area or support on resistance area, and then formed this doji candle. So the doji candle is an indecision candle. formed, that's price trying to find out if if it wants to sell or buy. And anytime this sort of candle forms at a resistance or support area, it's a strong indication that price could potentially reverse from that area. So it's something that we have to look out for. So if on the daily time frame the next candle closes strongly bearish, for example, this candle closes bearish, then we should be expecting that in the long run price will continue to the downside. Okay. um and if we go down to the 4 hour time frame, where I normally take my entry, for me this already is an indication that price would likely continue to the downside. So what I'll be expecting is a continuation down to this area again. This is the Forex market and anything can happen. So it doesn't mean that price wouldn't be able to break through this area to the upside. That can happen. So we have to be very careful. Price may break this area all the way to the upside, then coming back to retest it and continuing the up move, like as I've mentioned previously. But my bias, again, looking at the monthly time frame, the weekly time frame, and the daily time frame, is that price would most likely continue to the downside. And again, even if you go further down to like the 1 hour time frame, we can see the double top pattern again that has formed for gold. We can see it touching that area twice again, and then I'm expecting price to break this neck and then continue to move to the downside. So if you're a day trader, for example, this is one trade that you should be looking out for, a break of this support area here. And this candle seems to have broken it a little bit. So I'll expect that for Monday, you can be looking to take your price all the way down. So even if you're a day trader and you want to only trade for a short distance, then you can take your trade from somewhere there. That's around the 60 area, and you take profit around the 60-40 area. So about almost 200 pips or 180 pips on that move. So that's also an excellent trade to look out for gold. But if you're a swing trader like me, looking at the daily time frame or the weekly time frame, then we should be looking to get leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe to the channel for more analysis videos. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great week ahead. Peace.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me piercing through. I can't forget